Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica with our daily energy and advice reading. I hope you're doing well where you are. You're happy, healthy, and safe. And we're just going to jump in here. If you haven't seen it yet, the weekly video for all the signs is up on the channel, so you can check that out as well. Alright, so let's see what the energy is for us at this time. What we need to know for our highest good. Okay, so this is the Sugar Skull Tarot deck, for those of you wondering. And this is the Oracle, well, Triad Oracle would be in English. Oracle de la Triade is what it originally is called, this Oracle deck. So let's see. Oracle energy clarifying the energies of the day for our highest good. Okay, so let me just put these away. Let's see what we have. Okay, so the first card representing the influence of the past on our current situation. However you bump the camera again, it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to make the best of it, but bear with. Okay, first card, the Knight of Wands. So talking about change, fast-paced energy on a day-to-day. It could be job change, it could be change in residence, it could just represent travel. Okay, it could also be something that unexpectedly comes into our lives. That could be a person, a situation, an opportunity, or even inspiration. Okay, in today's energy, it has led to the Magician. And the Magician's major arcana energy talks about new beginnings that we create for ourselves, right? Co-create, but this is telling us that we have all the tools we need to start whatever this inspiration was, right? This is the sudden burst of inspiration. This is the ideas flowing, for example, and this is where we sit down, put everything on the table in front of us to assess it. Okay, do I have this? Do I have that? Do I need this? Do I need that? To prepare a bit of an action plan, bit of a strategy. On a day-to-day, this could be negotiations happening, interviews, face-to-face meetings of whatever kind. Okay, where is it going to take us? It's going to take us to the Seven of Wands. And it's interesting how we have a lot of fire in these cards at this time. And the Seven of Wands is defending our position. So in the context of negotiations, I feel like we're starting a process here that will be a bit of a longer process, okay, than maybe we planned or maybe we would like, because it involves other people, right? So it's not just up to us. And this is just saying, be prepared to stand your ground, be prepared to defend your position, be prepared to refer back to whatever agreements are made at this time to make sure things are headed in that direction, okay? And no one kind of changes things as you go, or changes their mind, or agrees to one thing and then ends up doing something else, okay? So we're embarking upon a new path, a new process here that will involve us staying focused and keeping everyone else, or whoever else is involved, keeping them focused on this path that is negotiated and agreed upon at this time, okay? In the Oracle energy, we have equity, yep, and protection. Yeah, so it's like stand your ground here. Not in a challenging way, not in an aggressive way, okay? That's not what this is. This is just saying, making sure that what happens next is fair, making sure that whatever happens next is the right thing, making sure that where we go from here is what was agreed upon, because that's what's fair, okay? This could also be conversations around custody, splitting assets, property, that kind of a thing, whether we're doing it outside of the court system or this is as part of a legal trial or a legal situation, right? This is where everything's laid out on the table, divided, agreed upon, negotiated, and for some this is where the process starts. And again, it's putting us in the mindset of just keep going from here and keep referring back to what is agreed to make sure everyone stays on track until this process is complete. Or this is where a decision is made, a ruling is made. It is what is fair, okay, for better or for worse. And it's a matter of from here on out, for as long as we still have to deal with the situation, if we still have to deal with the situation or this person or whatever, it's a case of just remembering what was agreed upon, remembering what the ruling was, remembering what was signed, or whatever the case may be, so that everyone just sticks to what they need to stick to, and whatever happens next is what is fair and agreed upon, right? So yeah, I'm seeing some sort of conversations, agreement, negotiations, rulings happening at this time. And then it's just a case of keeping an eye open, or keeping an eye on, rather, what happens next, just to make sure it's what was agreed, right? So if it's a job interview, you get the job, it's a case of, you know, being mindful, okay, so this is what I signed up for, this is what everyone agreed to, so that they can't kind of turn around and say, oh, actually, we forgot to mention this. Would you mind also taking this on? Where we can say, well, actually, you know what? It's not really part of my contract. It's not really something I'm interested in doing. If that, you know, was part of the deal, you should have said. I feel like at this point, everything has already been agreed. I'm not really comfortable doing that. Can we just stick to what we've agreed, right? That kind of a dynamic, right? Because whatever is going on here, whatever is agreed upon, signed, negotiated, everyone's happy with, well, more or less, because it's fair, right? That is not something that's going to be debated. That is not something that can be attacked. That is not something that can be appealed. It's a very matter of fact with the Seven of Wands energy and the protection energy, right? This is what is fair. This is what is legal. This is what is in the contract. There's no aggression needed. There's no need to fight to be heard or to fight to keep things on track. This is simply what it is, right? And it's just a restatement of fact. All right, so interesting reading here. Tell me what's going on for you, what you're negotiating, what you're agreeing upon, or if you're further along on this path. This is just reminding you, if things are happening that you're not quite sure of, just refer back to what is originally agreed upon and reinstate that, okay, to restore the balance of what is fair, okay? So I'll leave that with you. Happy birthday. If your birthday's on the 19th of April, I'm going to do the birthday post over on Instagram. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.